So as we're getting ready for Average Joes Across America, I thought it'd be great to talk about what's in my gun case and how we carry all the gear with us that we'll be traveling with. So what you'll see from us is a lot of us will have cases like these, and you don't necessarily have to have this case. You can do the same thing with a case from Walmart or from Home Depot, especially the big black ones that have the yellow top. Those from Home Depot, I see a lot of guys run those, they work great. The reason we use Pelican specific, or you'll see a lot of us using Pelican or Pelican-like cases, is because of the handles, the briefcase handle, and then the wheels. So when we're traveling through to an Airbnb or we're in a hotel, it makes it easy for us to move our equipment and gear around, especially if you're carrying a backpack that has clothes or other stuff with us or camera gear. The easier we can make it on ourselves to travel with it, the better. For those of you that are asking, or that will ask, this is a Pelican 1560, and this is what is in my gun case. On top always sits my rifle, and if you haven't seen already, this is my 13.9 Average Joes Across America commemorative rifle. It's one we built out, or I built out specifically for this range day. So if you haven't seen the video on that, go check it out. But this is that rifle. It's normally broken down in there, but to save time, we already have it built out. So all the specs are in that video. Go check it out. What you'll see a lot of in my gun case is Magpul DACA pouches. And the reason I like them is because they're easy to keep your stuff organized and they're modular. So you can take them and set them up however you want. You can take pouches in and out of your case. You don't have to run all of them. You can hand them off to somebody else if they need it or whatever. Let me show you what's in the case. We'll walk through everything and I can give you a little bit of how and why behind all of it. We'll start from over here. What you'll notice in this corner is that we've got some empty mags. And I keep these mags stored away. So we got Triarch mags, Goon Life. I keep these mags stored away in the corner so that way when we get somewhere, if we're in the hotel, the Airbnb, and I want to dry fire, I can pull these out and then dry fire with them, and I know they're always going to be empty, the ones that are in that corner. So that's what usually sits over there. Plate carrier, don't need to take that out. If you don't know how to run my plate carrier or what it is, there's a video on that, go check it out. Moving down, you'll see this pouch. This Magpul DACA pouch is one of their larger, it's not the largest one, but it's one of the larger ones. And what I keep in here is all my range setup gear. So staple gun, we've got sticky spray that we apply all of our targets with. We've got extra index cards, Sharpies, staple gun, extra staples, all the things you need to set up to get on target so you can start running drills. So that all goes in here. And again, the reason I love these pouches is that when I get out there, I can just grab this pouch, take all these items, go to wherever we're gonna set up, where we're putting target stands and paper targets, and set them up there and be ready to go. I don't have to carry like 15 different things with me and run back and forth to go get staples or staple gun or Sharpies. And everyone's like, because you know when you're on range, everybody's like, hey, where's the Sharpie? It's like, oh, you got one, you got. And then it's like, hey, who took my Sharpie? It's like, dude, I just take this pouch, set it down by targets where we're setting up, and then it's all there. So we all know that, like, take out whatever you need, just put it back when you're done. So that's what's in that DACA pouch. Ear Pro, shot timer. This is one of their smaller DACA pouches, and what goes in here are like all my little essential things that you don't think that you need but are really important. So like tax information, so if you're traveling with a suppressor and SBR, having that, your paperwork is very important. Extra Ear Pro in case you need it. Extra multi-tool because people are always borrowing tools if something goes wrong. Paint pen because you always got to mark your stuff after you tighten it down, make sure it's not coming loose. Eyeglass cleaner because you guys know I put eyeglass cleaner everywhere. And then this was actually a gift courtesy of Chris. Chris, thank you. Fix-It sticks. These things are a lifesaver. You will never find a Triarch event where there will not be Fix-It sticks because they have their built-in torque system. Comes with all the bits that you'll need to tighten everything on your guns. I also threw in there some Loctite, the infamous chainring tool to tighten down all your stuff on your holsters, VZ Grips tool. I keep all that in there. And this is my little toolkit, so when we're out on the road, I can fix whatever I need. So again, thank you, Chris, for that. But that's the like the little things that you don't think about, but they end up being really important when you need them. Red folder, you'll find in here we have all of our targets, drills we're working on, drills we're trying out. We just have an extra stack of them so we can try them out whenever. Belt, again, if you haven't seen my belt video, go check out that one. Nothing's really changed on it much. It's pretty much the same. But inside my dump pouch, one thing I keep in there while it's stored away is my suppressor, so dead air suppressor. I put it in the sleeve and then I put it in the dump pouch so that way it's not bouncing around, doesn't get beat up, doesn't beat anything up like scratching my gun or banging against an optic or any of that. So that's where that goes. Cones to set up drills, and then you'll notice there's two more DACA pouches. These two are going to be my two ammo pouches, and this is what I found to be the easiest way to carry ammo around. Let me give you guys a quick breakdown. So inside this particular Docker pouch, you will see rifle mags. Now earlier I said that I have empty mags. That's because the mags that go in here are all loaded. So this particular one is all rifle mags, and I'll show you. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 loaded mags. And then underneath that, you'll find a bunch of loose ammo. So once I shoot through all those rounds, I've still got ammo in here. But that's usually how I started carrying ammo, just because our range days are pretty hectic. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of moving parts. We have camera gear to set up. We're trying to make sure we're getting there on time. We don't always get there on time. Trying to answer any questions we have or help out where we can. So the less time I got to spend setting stuff up like jamming mags, the more time I can spend doing other stuff. So this makes it easy for me to get out there, throw on kit, grab whatever mags I need, throw them in my pouches, and then we're good to go. And then as the day goes on, I just keep grabbing them. And then when finally we reach that point, hopefully there's a break where I can reload if I need to, but hopefully I haven't shot through that many rounds because we're in a bit of an ammo crisis. In this one, this is all pistol. And again, I just want to show you how much you can actually fit in these. So in here, we've got 4 loaded mags. And then in there, you've got probably 500-ish rounds. So 500 rounds of ammo, maybe more. I don't know what they're rated to carry, but I put a lot in there. So again, run through everything. Once that's empty, come back, jam mags. So one of the reasons I really like these Docker pouches, and I talked about their modularity, and what I mean by that is that I can take them out. Like if I don't want to carry all this stuff in my case, I can take any of it out. I just grab one of the pouches and pull it out. Like if I don't need rifle ammo, I just pull it out. If I don't need pistol ammo, I just pull it out. If I don't need my plate carrier, just pull it out. Or if I'm just going to go shoot like a steel match, like a pistol match, I can grab like an Eberly stock bag, take this ammo pouch, throw it in there, attach my belt to this, and then I'm good to go, and I just take that. And I can walk from stage to stage with just that bag, not having to carry my whole case, not having to load it up in the truck just to get ammo. Some of our other guys run their cases a little bit different. They have similar cases. They have either the same one or a different brand. But there is an option. You can do the foam, the pluck foam, where you can custom set everything in there. The downside to that is that you're gonna lose a lot of space, right? You get added protection. So if you have something really nice, like if you have a really nice bolt gun or like a type of heirloom gun that you want to really protect, those are really good for that because you can custom set everything in there. It also looks really good on photos if everything's laid out nice and neat, but you do lose a lot of space. The added benefit though is that you get a lot of protection on that. So if you're traveling with it, if you're flying with it, if you're putting it in a truck that's going to get bounced around and beat around, that's definitely probably a better way to go. Then the other option too is Tech Pack. So Tech Pack are these little dividers that come with it from a partner with Pelican, and you can kind of cut it up, shape all your stuff, and it makes these little compartments and you can put all your stuff in there. There's also MOLLE panels that go up here, but every time you do that, you're limiting what you can put in there. I like the Magpul Docker pouches personally because I don't ever feel limited in what I can put in there, right? So if I start putting Tech Pack in here, I can't put my rifle the way I want it to. I can't put my plate carrier. If I throw helmet and nods in there, I can't do that. I'm limited in what I can put. So by doing the pouches, it makes it really, really easy to stack and move stuff however I need to make it all fit. And the Tech Pack is great. It's probably a good middle ground. It gives you a little bit added protection. It's not really padded. It's foam, but it's a hard foam, so it's not going to really add a ton of protection. But again, it does limit you. And so let me show you what that looks like. And I say that because I've actually used it on my camera gear. So this is Tech Pack, and this is actually a combination of both Tech Pack and foam pluck. So this is what I use to carry my audio gear. Now you have these Tech Pack dividers, right? So I'm limited to this compartment space. I'm limited to this compartment space. And now what I've done is I've taken the pluck foam and I can put specific things in there like mics because these things need the added protection. So it makes sense for that, but you notice how much unused space there is with all this foam, and you notice like I couldn't put something long across here without cutting these and then redoing it again. So by doing it in a case without Tech Pack and without the pluck foam, I'm able to just take whatever I want, throw it in there, and make sure that it's, you know, it all fits, right? I just want to put everything in one case and not have to carry multiple bags, multiple cases, any of that. I just want everything to go in one spot. And Magpul Docker pouches allow me to do that, especially with a big Pelican case like this. That's what's in my gear case. So if you have questions about that, if you feel like there's something I left out, or if there's something you're curious about, let me know. Leave it in the comments down below. Make sure you smash that like button, hit the subscribe, karate chop that bell so you get notified every time I upload a video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. If you're watching this, I actually recorded this once already, and I forgot to push record, so We'll do it live.